Have you ever wondered where our sense of right and wrong comes from? This question brings us to the concept of divine conscience. This isn't the spoken word of a deity but rather an intrinsic moral compass placed within every human being. It's an innate guide, whispering in our ear, nudging us in the right direction whenever we stand at the crossroads of decision-making. This, my friends, is the true divine scripture. Humanity is a symphony of diverse voices, each unique, each singing its own song. Our divine conscience is no different. It adapts to the melody of our individual lives, our personal circumstances, and guides us accordingly. It doesn't dictate a one-size-fits-all morality. Instead, it provides us with a tailored moral course, unique as our fingerprints, yet universal in its essence. Now you might be wondering, can this divine conscience falter? Can it lead us astray? The beauty of divine conscience is that it's infallible. It only speaks the truth, never lies, and it doesn't merely show us the correct path, but also prevents us from straying. It's like a beacon in the night, always glowing, guiding us home no matter how far we wander. However, even with this divine guidance, we often find ourselves ignoring this inner voice. We get swept up in the tide of selfish desires, we focus on personal gain, and we neglect the gentle nudging of our conscience. This is where we falter, where we stray from the path. But even with this understanding, human beings often ignore the nudging of their conscience, acting selfishly instead. This is the paradox of the human condition. The eternal struggle between our divine conscience and our worldly desires. It's a battle we all face, a journey we all undertake. And the outcome of this struggle? Well, that's a story for another time. Despite our tendency to ignore it, the conscience's power and freedom are within us if we only choose to acknowledge it. This divine essence, subtly whispering wisdom, is not an external entity, but an integral part of our very being. It guides us on the path of righteousness, nudging us towards ethical decisions in every twist and turn of life. The divine has two expectations of us: understanding and anticipation. It hopes that we perceive the interconnectedness of all things, from the smallest microorganisms to the vast expanse of the universe. It anticipates that we cherish the relationships we forge, the friendships we nurture, and the material possessions we acquire, recognizing their transitory nature and the responsibilities they entail. The earth beneath our feet, the sky above our heads, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the fire that warms us, all are gifts of the divine. They are not just for us to use, but to respect, to care for, and to share. We are custodians, not owners, stewards, not masters. We are granted the liberty to utilize anything we require, as long as it does not inflict harm on others. We are free to eat the fruits of the earth, to drink from its rivers, to shelter under its trees, to bask in its sunlight. Yet this freedom is not a license to abuse, exploit, or destroy. We can harness the power of the winds, the waves, and the sun, but we must do so responsibly, sustainably. We can delve into the mysteries of life and the universe, but our pursuit of knowledge should be driven by curiosity and a desire to improve life, not by greed or a hunger for power. So, the question remains, will we choose to listen to the divine conscience within us or continue to ignore it? The choice is ours. The power is ours. The freedom is ours. And with them comes the responsibility to act wisely, compassionately, and justly.